Hi, welcome to another Litte Chef episode. I know I've taken a break for a little while, but you know what they say, when you take a break, you gotta come back with a really good video. And today, we are doing a really good video. You guys really seem to enjoy the steak video, so this time, we're doing a not so Litte steak. My dad's friend Heng dropped us off 2 steaks, a USDA Prime 4 out of 5 marbling score Wagyu. This steak is super thick. And like I said before, this is a not so Litte steak. I got this technique from one of my favorite restaurants in the world, Burn Ends. Dave Pine runs that restaurant. It's an amazing restaurant with like wood fire pizzas, awesome salamander grills, stuff I wish I had in my house. But if I did, I would get kicked out. Today, I possibly have one of the laziest Sues in the world, my dog, Chester. Even though he doesn't do anything, he's still considered a chef. So, I really love comments that are really nice, and I don't like comments that are not nice. And when you post comments that are nice, they're like, finally. So, whoever writes the nicest comment in the comment section down below, I will give a Litte Chef flipper, one and only. So let's roll the intro.
His name is Michael Edward, we call him Half. He's not so good at spelling, so it's Litte Chef.
The reason why this steak is so special is because of the white specks. These white specks are called marbling. And when you have lots of marbling, you also have lots of tasty people. I meant tasty steak. Hashtag nailed it. I follow a famous chef on YouTube. His name is Guga Foods. He does amazing steaks. You should go check his channel out. Link in the description down below. So, he uses salt, garlic powder, and pepper. So I'm gonna salt this steak liberally. You almost want to get it so it looks like snow. Next is your garlic powder. Next is the pepper. You want to make sure that it goes evenly in every single area, not too much in one area. That should be good. Like my friend Guga says, if your meat is this thick, you want to salt the sides evenly. This is a really thick steak. It's been in the fridge, so I'm gonna let it warm for an hour before I do anything. He certainly is lazy, but he is very loving. I know this steak is big, but this conroe ain't so big. So first, we're gonna make sure the conroe is nice and burning hot. So then when we put the steak on, we got big, big, big flames. Now you wanna make sure to clean your grill with a lemon, because then that makes sure that your grill doesn't have any leftover tastes or anything else from your previous cooking experience.
So your Lamborghini?
No, that's not my Lamborghini. You can see time has gone by telling how the sun has gone down. So now this steak is ready for the conroe. So for this special burn ends technique, you want to do 30 sides each, then let it rest.
30 seconds or 30 seconds?
The burn ends technique is to place your steak on and off the grill continuously. This is so that the steak cooks slowly, yet it cooks thoroughly. Look at that sizzling steak. It's been about 30 to 45 seconds. It's time to flip our steak. Look at that beautiful steak. Once it's been another 30 seconds, you want to take your steak off the grill and put it under tinfoil. You're going to put it under some aluminum foil. As many of you may know, I'm doing a school project at school about saving the environment, and Binchotan is great for this. Binchotan is made from bamboo, which is super easy and it grows a lot faster than wood trees. So today, this is my wild factor and my little tip to save the environment. I started on the conroe, and as I slowly migrate to the big green egg. Like I said before, for this method, you want to go on and off. And when you're off, you want to put it in your oven at a low temperature. The internal temperature of the steak should be between 56 and 58 degrees Celsius. So I'm going to go check the internal temperature right now by lifting up the tinfoil and using my probe. So this says right now that it's 32 degrees Celsius, so that means it's going to go on the barbecue a bit more. As you might remember, I've migrated from the little conroe grill to the big green egg. So I'm going to blast it at 600 degrees Celsius for 30 seconds each side. So now it's time to flip our steak. Look at that beautiful steak. Now that the steak has been cooking for 30 seconds, it's going back on my pan with me and back into the oven. Now I'm just gonna let my steak sit for 10 minutes, then I'm gonna check the internal temperature again. Let's check the temperature of this steak. Oh no, it's only 40 degrees Celsius. That's not even close to what I want. We need to blast this for another 40 seconds. It's time to blast it. Now let's get the steak back on the Barbie. Now it's time to flip our steak. Look at those flames. It's 52 degrees Celsius. I think I should go for another 10 seconds. It has just come in and it looks burned to heck. And today's wild factor is this butter. You know what happens when you put butter on steak? It creates tastiness. Here's my magic trick. Foil goes on the steak and you let the butter melt on its own on top of the steak. Let's see. In this area, it's just right. Look at that oozing butter. If you look at this beautiful steak, you can see that the butter has turned from that mountain of butter to just some little drops. Now, I'm gonna open it and you guys are gonna tell me if you think that this is cooked or not. The final reveal. Look at that beautiful medium rare steak. I hope you like it, Mr. Peterson. So now it's time to transfer this beautiful piece of steak onto my plate. Look at that beautiful presentation. I've got this charcoal salt in the middle. I'm just gonna add a little bit, a tiny pinch of it, just so that my steak has a little bit of extra flavoring. It's ready to go out. Hi, welcome to another Litte Chef tasting. Thank you again, Hank, for this beautiful steak. Cooked perfectly medium rare, just like you like, Mr. Peterson. Now, let's try this steak out. Oh, the juices in this thing. The final reveal. Tender as heck. Oh my gosh. It's an explosion of flavors. The charcoal salt's really good. It adds a nice smoky flavor to it. And I think that one of my favorite steaks is Wagyu because, like I said, it has that nice fat which renders into the steak. And if you take a close look at my plate, look at the juices that just came from that small little piece. This is a beautiful steak. I highly recommend you go to your meat butcher and you get some steaks like this. Follow this recipe. And like I said before, for today's giveaway, whoever writes the nicest comment within 2 days is going to get the very nice one and only Litte Chef Flipper. See you on the next video. Thank you. Subscribe. Bye.
He's not so good at spelling, so it's Litte Chef.